Hello beautiful Pisces, welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I'm going to start a wonderful reading for you on this Monday. First I want to let you know that I found a ring that I hadn't seen in forever. My mother gave it to me a couple years before she passed away. She got it when my grandmother on my father's side passed away. Now this is one of my ancestors. She has appeared to me in dreams and actually in the hospital one time after surgery was the first time. And she's definitely an ancestor, okay? She's some powerful stuff. Every time I see her, she's dressed all in white. A pantsuit white, mind you. And gloriously beautiful, beautifully powerful. She's always surrounded by others around her, and I feel that she is teaching these spirits how to be of help to us. So yeah, she's very different than when she was here, although when she was here she was very, very wise already. Okay, so you could almost tell she had a lot of wisdom. She's very busy, so I don't see her very often, but I did find her ring yesterday and I wore it all through the reading. And so I'm going to be seeing if I can tap into her. I have never tapped into her specifically. So it should be interesting. I don't know if I'll let you know if I get an inkling that she's around. There's also a card that was on top of the deck yesterday that caught my eye, and I'm bringing it on today, okay? Because I feel that it applies. It says, I came as an extension of source energy. It says you came as a physical extension of source energy, understanding that you would explore contrasts, causing expansion not only for you, but for all that is. So this is coming up a lot for what is coming up. It's the color that really attracted me, these darkish, almost like the trees changing color, and that's why I had to read it. You knew that you could find your way back to the resources of your source by feeling your way and by understanding that the relationship between you and you is not one of separateness, but of alignment and resonance. When you master the art of allowing your consistent alignment with the source within you, every other relationship will be beneficial and pleasurable. So yesterday really talked about that, but I mean, it's really what your month's going to be about, Pisces, okay? You're going to be using a lot of what you're, look at this picture. It's kind of saying it all, isn't it? Like you are like expanding into the cosmos. You are understanding things that maybe you did not before. Okay. So before I go, I do have my brand new October, which is beautiful pumpkins, my gratitude journal, new one. Okay, it's in the description box below. But you can win one of these, doesn't have to be the one for October, by putting a question below for the live stream, the first live stream that I'm going to be doing on the 10th. Whether or not I pick your question, I will put you into the draw. The questions that I would like to hear is like advice more on your own spiritual path, but, you know, less about, you know, pulling tarot for you, more like questions about my spiritual journey and how that can help you, okay? So if I can share some of my experience, that would be great. I will pick the questions that I want to answer, and I will post them on the live stream on the 10th, which is Sunday, the 10th of October. And that will be probably around 12 or 1. I still haven't decided what time, but it'll be around lunchtime, okay? So, all right, I'm taking soul cards for today. I feel it's kind of a soul card kind of month anyway. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, so at first glance, I thought you got your hands dirty. Look at you. You're getting your hands dirty. That's right away what came through. But looking further on, I feel I see the leaf pattern, which is very appropriate, okay? Look at the leaf. Look at the leaf, okay? And it's a brown leaf, so we're in the right season for the ones of us who are on this hemisphere. Of course, it'll be good for you anyway. Underneath, you have the birthing, okay? Look, you're birthing the world. You're helping the world birth into something better. I'm going to leave that here because I feel that's very true. It feels very connected. I love this picture. I adore this picture because you have hands coming down. Okay, you could almost miss these. You have hands pointing out. So it's inward and outward. And the mouth is closed. So I feel that it's a healing on like spreading your energies like this. You see that? You feel that? It's like they're giving me hands-on healing. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I feel that the redness here is feeling like you've gotten your hands dirty. You're not perfect. You're not perfection because your scars have made you. It's like they're saying the bloody stuff you've been through is what makes you perfect for this journey. Okay, so your imperfections are your perfection. It's your perfection. Isn't that wonderful? I love that. Plus the fact of the leaves and those veins, okay? Leaves, part of a tree, goes through so much in life quietly and just serenely. I feel this inner journey as well. The eyes are closed. But if you look at them, you could almost pretend they're open by the way the leaf pattern. But the eyes are closed, so you could see it open or closed depending on what you see. I see them as closed. I see you going really in. I see you channeling this energy, okay? And this has to do a lot with that receptivity that we're getting this week. God, I love these cards. They're so special. I mean, you can get something out of them every single time. The imagery just kind of, it does it for you, okay? Really does it. It either does or it doesn't. All right, so I will take, this is, I think, Nature's Whisper. Let's take one of these here. I'm going to put this right here. I like this setup, you guys. What do you think of it? I kind of like it. Like the fact that you can see the cards a lot better. Took me a hot minute to fix it, but as does everything, right? Look at this. Look at this tree. I was talking about leaves, but this one's in full bloom. I love this. This is Acceptance of Love, 38, 11. Brings to mind 1111, help from the angels, your guides. This is a marriage, okay? And she is all leaves. Look at that. She's like a bush full of leaves and there's a tree. So this is what I was talking about, this picture. There's a marriage between the two, okay? Trees, leaves. I'm hearing you're learning. You can learn a lot from trees. They want you to really study how trees work. Like just Google it. Just do some studying on the beautiful dynamics of how leaves function. How it protects itself, how it shares of itself, how it sends out signals. There's so much, okay? It's insane, all the information you can get from trees. The fact that there's acceptance of love, there's a lot of heart chakra here. Okay, this is you like blooming. I like this because you see in the card in the background, okay, you see the yellow in the background here. It's like telling you that it's dawning. Your love is like developing. It's kind of just starting to just come out of you now. You're starting to accept people coming in, and you're starting to let yourself kind of open up to love. I like that. I like that because I feel that you're going to do some incredible work when you finally, figure it all out. Like I said, this week is all about putting the best foot forward, okay? Like you're checking things out. You're going, ooh, what's going on? How am I working this? I gotta work this. I gotta work this. Right, Pisces. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Yeah, acceptance of loves right away when I saw the Page of Swords. This is you again. The Page of Swords is always like, what story are you telling yourself? Is it a good one or a bad one? Yesterday when we had the King of Cups in the hopes and fears position, I felt that this is you. Little trepidatious about this part, okay? You can either think of it as a brand new idea that's going to take flight and you're going to trust in it, okay? You're going to take like a leap into the air and go, okay, that's good, okay? I think that this little dude here is very, you know, he may be looking at the Fool here, okay? The Fool, the one that's jumping off the cliff. The thing is that you're still a little bit like, yeah, you're a little shy of it, a little still, okay? I'm going to stop saying gun shy. I don't like that, so. But you're going to do fine, okay? Yeah, see, you know that there's really great stuff with this. You know that there's great stuff. The thing is that you have a memory and you remember stuff. You remember the past hurt, okay? You remember being down this road before. The thing is, Pisces, Spirit wants you to remember that you have grown leaps and bounds since then. You have learned a lot. You have gained tools to steer you in the right direction, okay? Just because you've been hurt doesn't mean that you'll never be hurt again, but it also doesn't mean that you're going to step in another pile of crap. You know now. You're seeing the truth of things. So they really want you to trust in yourself to make the right decisions, okay? The reasons we have stuff happen to us, especially when it comes to people hurting us, is also an indicator of where, you know, not to do that again, okay? It's a lesson, something that you've learned, going, oh, I can spot that type of person, okay? But they don't want you to work it in a negative way where then you seize everybody and you put them all in the same pile. Make sure to be receptive, as we've been talking about this week. Be receptive. Take a moment. Yeah. Don't rush away. Don't run away from it. You know, like the thing of Knight of Swords going, oh, they're bad, I'm leaving. No, just take a moment. See the situation. Sometimes not all is as it appears, but sometimes it is. But now you have the tools to really pay attention, okay? The key here is being an observer. Observe what is happening around you and what you can be doing for it, okay? Okay, so this is a Four of Swords, but it is reversed. So what I hear when I look at that is resting but not resting. So it's like taking time, not to run away to rest, but it's again this thing of walking away to get a better grasp on the situation. So in essence, it's taking the time to think about it, not taking the time to ignore it, okay? Not taking the time to run away from it and then go into a cave and fall asleep like this. It's just taking the time to kind of mull it over, okay? So this is what I'm getting from this one. It's not healing and recovering, it's mulling, okay? So you let it in, and then you let your spirit, not your mind, because your mind will want to intervene. Your ego mind will want to get in and, you know, say, blah, blah, this is not right, what are you doing? But your spirit will talk to you, will help you out, okay? Right. So this may be a process that's going to take you a bit. Like I said, being empaths, like I was talking about yesterday, being empaths, we want to jump in, we want to help people. And sometimes it makes us sound insensitive, or we're just, you know, this person never listens to me. They're always giving me their opinion before I ask for it. That's not, they misunderstand what we're trying to do. We just want to jump in and help, or want to tell them we understand. The thing is, this may take you a bit, okay? But this is great progress. This is the type of stuff that makes great healers. If you've ever seen these, they're telling me all the great, you know, shaman or whatever, they're always very quiet, okay? They don't interject. They sit there and listen quietly. They let you reveal yourself. And then, only then, when it's their time or their turn, or they feel it's their turn to speak, do they speak, okay? You've got to work this skill. You've got to do this. You've got to figure out how to get that around that. It's very hard. And you know, I understand. I still do it, Pisces. Why do you think I talk to a camera? So much easier. Nobody's interrupting me. I do it with my family, though. They talk, and I want to talk in. I've tried in the last little bit to really just step back and, you know, let them finish their thoughts. Because while I'm thinking, oh, this is cool, you know, I can give them advice or information, sometimes they just need to reveal themselves, okay? So that is right. So that's exactly it. The Two of Swords is coming in again, but it's not a block this time. This is you getting your intuitive groove on, okay? This is you putting up those swords and just giving them the room to come in. Actually, that blindfold should be around the mouth, but it's not. It's just kind of saying that dull the physical senses to let the spiritual senses kick in. I like that. Okay, so this is you blocking it. You blocking your physical human wanting to interject. Okay. This will make you a better listener, but it's not just a listener. It's somebody who's... This will make you a better intuitive. Right. And that will bring you a better balance for you, okay? It will help you. This is also the card of generosity. It will help you be generous, okay? And in a better way, in a more balanced way, in a way that suits you. When you take the time to listen and then give of yourself, you give quality, okay? You're not just giving to people who don't want. And we were talking about yesterday, there's some people who will come in and you'll try to give, and they will find a problem to every solution. This is how you fix all of that as well. Okay? Okay, so underneath the deck you have the Magician. Again, it's the magic of it. I feel the magic here as well. You see, he's like, da, 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 da. Same thing here. You're cooking up the soup. Oh, look at that. Okay? You know where you've been. You're looking where you want to go. It's perfect. So with the Magician, you're really feeling where you want to go next, what you want to be doing. I love this as well. Like, I keep looking at this, okay? This is very much the Empress. I feel the Empress vibe here. And again, there's no talking. It's very quiet, okay? Very quiet. You're holding the world. You're cradling the world. This is like new. You're seeing it in a different light. Okay, you're seeing the ones who need help. You're seeing the cracks where there are some. You're seeing the ones who want to repair the cracks. You're mulling. I like this. You're getting it, okay? And you're finding that harmony, okay, between the leaves and the trees and everything that's good in there. Don't let the mind take over, though. This is a spiritual journey, okay? Your mind's a tool. The Spirit's coming in. It's giving you the information you need. The rest of it needs to take a break in between. Okay? Yeah, so I think that's it. Yeah, a lot of good stuff coming in, though. A lot of abundance. And I like that the Ten of Pentacles has a lot of people in it. See? It people and dogs and stuff. It's like a big party. I never noticed this, but there's a tower in the background. And that one's real stable. Interesting, huh? How could I have missed that? I don't know. Sometimes I feel I'm blind. I feel we are blind. We don't see a lot of things because we don't take enough time. We don't slow down enough to see them. We're not quiet enough to listen or introspect enough. And this is really developing your ability. It's going to really serve you well in helping others. And you're going to look so fabulous doing it as well, Pisces. Okay? You're going to look like some kind of freaking genius. Okay? I swear, you're going to look like some mad genius. People are going to say, like, how do you do that? It's not, it is magic, but you don't need any huge special abilities. You just have to be attentive to what's coming in. Okay? So there you go, Pisces. This is your AM reading, your Jaina Day number 1. Jaina Day number 2 comes out at 9:45 tonight. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. These readings are timeless. So even if I say Monday, Wednesday, it doesn't matter. When you're here is when you're supposed to be here. Okay? I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Take care, Pisces. Don't forget to put questions underneath if you want to be entered in the giveaway and would like maybe something answered on the live on the 10th. Thank you.